In a first for Fiji, public servants have the freedom to participate in the formulation of Fiji's new constitution. The call was made by Prime Minister Voreqe Bainimarama. Roland Koroi reports.
Public servants make up to 4% of Fiji's population, and according to the Prime Minister, their participation is critical to take Fiji to general elections in 2014. Under PAC regulations, civil servants aren't allowed to speak against the government or speak publicly without permission. No public worker had a say in the 1990 and 1997 constitutional review processes. Bainimarama says this decision is in line with his earlier commitment that all citizens must have a say and all are at liberty to exercise their rights and make meaningful contributions. The Prime Minister adds, as Fijians, public servants are free to air their views in front of the Constitutional Commission in their private capacity, but not officially as public servants. However, groups of public servants or institutions such as Permanent Secretaries, Ministry of Finance, Public Service Commission, Office of the Auditor General, the Judicial Department and others are permitted to make official submissions to better explain their roles and responsibilities. The Prime Minister adds this is a one-time opportunity for every Fijian to contribute to the process and set Fiji on a sustainable path. Roland Koroi, FBC News.
The Social Welfare Ministry says it needs help in freeing children from the sex trade. This follows reports of a 10-year-old who has been working as a prostitute, prompting the ministry to step up efforts to save these minors. Shireen Lata reports.
It's often hidden in the shadows, and so it's easy to forget that child prostitution is real in Fiji. While the youngest recorded was only 10, a survey has shown that children between 15 and 17 years are working as prostitutes.
The problem of using children as sex workers is very much a concern to us, and we would like to encourage everybody out there in the community to be on the alert as to the happenings that is going on, particularly with children being used as sex workers.
Dr. Luveni says people who know of such situations shouldn't sit back and let it continue to happen. That's the only way to tackle this problem.
If they do find that there are instances of this happening, then they must report. They report to the police by dialing the number 917 or even telephoning directly to us so that we can go and investigate.
Children who have lived through this often never recover from the mental and emotional trauma. Most are usually from broken families or living in poverty. Shireen Lata, FBC News.
We eat close to 54,000 tons of rice every year. To the dismay of our wallets, 90% of this is imported. Now more than ever, most Fijians are turning to rice as a staple diet. Local production, though, has dropped significantly.
Therefore, we have to increase the rice production in Fiji because we are importing about $40 million worth of rice each year. And if we can plant rice in Fiji, that will save that $40 million which is going outside of our country.
Farmers are being encouraged to take up rice farming, save us millions of dollars spent on imported rice, and help food security.
The government is putting a lot of efforts in regards to the production of rice. We are looking at increasing the rice production and reducing the import, which is 40 million to 5 million by 2012.
Those lobbying for rice farming say it's easy on the pockets.
It's not expensive to buy because the price is very, very cheap because these are small machines and affordable to the small farmers. Since most of our rice farmer here, their area is just very small scale rice farming.
Some years ago, we were completely self-sufficient with rice. He is hoping we can do it again. Christopher Chand, FBC News.